Hey, what up? So as you can see from the title, what we are going to be doing is compare law security reading, man. Studying for that exam. That's to pass that exam, not just pass, but need to clear that shit. You know. So that's what we are going to be on today. Oh. I hope I don't bore you with studying, and the silence will now be too much. But without not saying too much, let's go straight into the PDF and start studying. We have to keep my PDF again. We okay here. All right. So this video I'll be reading for the course. Com compare security plus. All right. So these are the content at a glance. So we are going to chapter one, general security concepts, identifying potential risk, infrastructure and connectivity, monitoring active and intrusion detection, implementing and maintaining a secure network, implementing and maintaining a secure network, securing the network and environment, cryptography basics, methods and standards, security policy and procedure, security administration, security administrators, troubleshooting guide, workbook, exercise, security plus acronym list about the companion TD. I think that will be all. Wow. And each chapter has a lot or more. But I'm going to be breaking. Maybe yourself in this in this video we are going to just work on just how am I putting it? We are going to just tackle one. That is chapter one. If you can go for chapter one today and the next time, the next time. Because I'm not even planning to write this. I'm not planning to write it now, so the exam. I'm planning to write it around, let's say, um, January, February. I think I'm writing the exam January, February. Yeah. So more. Yeah. So I'm doing all this thing now more. So now let's start with chapter one. Let's start with chapter one. I don't know, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours of reading for today. I don't know, maybe that 1 hour, 2 hours can cover that chapter one. Let's see. Introduction. If you're preparing to take the security plus exam, you undoubtedly want to find as much information as you can concerning computer and physical security. The more information you have at your disposal and the more hands-on experience you gain, the better off you will be when attempting the exam. This study guide was written with that. This study guide was written with that in mind. The goal was to provide enough information to prepare you for the test but not so much that you be overloaded with information outside the that's outside the scope of the exam. This book presents the material at an intermediate technical level, experience with and understanding of security concepts, operating system, and application systems will help you get a full understanding of the challenges you face as a security professional. I will include preview. I will in, I have included preview questions at the end of each chapter to give you a taste of what it's like to take the exam. If you are already working on the security field, I recommend that you check out this question first to the pronunciation battle to gauge and what let me don't us pronounce this shit. Let me see. Pronounce that now, bro. I got it now, gauge. Where did I even stop? Check out the questions first to gauge your level of expertise. You can then use the book mainly to fill in the gaps in which current knowledge fill in the gaps in your current knowledge. This study guide will help you round out your knowledge base before tackling the exams. If you can answer 90% of more of the review questions correctly for a given chapter, you can feel safe moving onto the next chapter. If you are unable to answer that many correctly, reread the chapter and try the questions again. Your score should improve. Don't just study the questions and answer the questions. On the actual exam will be different from the practical questions included in the book and on the CD. The exam is designed to test your knowledge of a concept or objective. So use this book to learn the objective behind the question. Before you begin studying for the exam, it's imperative that you understand a few things about the security plus certificate certification. Security plus is a certification for life from CompTIA, an industry association responsible for many entry-level certifications granted to those who obtain a passing score on a single entry-level exam. In addition to adding Security Plus to your resume as a standalone certification, you can use it as a as a select selective in many vendor certification tracks. When you are studying for any exams, the first step in your preparation should always be to find out as much as possible about the test. The more you know upfront, the better you can plan your your score your course of study, the current exam and the one this book is written for is the 2008 update. While all variables are subject to change, as this book is being written, the exam consists of 100 questions. You have 90 minutes to okay. I think this is the old this is the old one. Yes, this is the old one. But anyways, we still have to read it too. Why become security plus certified? There are a number of reasons for obtaining a security plus certification. It provides proof of professional achievement, specialized certification are the best way to stand out from the crowd. In this age of technology certification, you find hundreds of thousands of administrators who have successfully completed the Microsoft and Cisco certification tracks. To set yourself apart from the crowd, you need a little bit more. The Security Plus exam is part of the CompTIA certification track that includes A plus, Network plus, and other vendor neutral certifications such as RFID plus, Convergence plus, and more. I don't know about all this. These exams will help you prepare for more advanced certifications because it provides a solid grounding in security concepts and will give you the recognition you deserve. Alright, enough about what the the certificate entails. Let's start reading about the course itself. So before we start, I think here are the questions that are going to be asked. Or is this okay? Domain as part of the comment. Let me see something out. I think something here. So domain system security 21%, network infrastructure 20%, access control, um, assessment and audit, cryptography, organizational security. System security differentiate among various system security threats, privilege escalation, virus, worm, trojan, spyware, spam, hardware, rootkit, botnet, logic bomb. Explain the security risks pertaining to system hardware and peripheral. BIOS, USB devices, cell phones, removable storage, network attached storage. Implement OS hardening practices and procedures to achieve workstation, and server security. Oh, alright. Explain and apply physical access security methods. Come on, have we started the book like this? When I would start this book, what is book is long book? And here are the questions. So let's start with the question. Let's fill some, let's pass some. Let's get ourselves ahead. Assessment test. Which type of audit can be used in which kind of audit can be used to determine whether accounts have been established properly and verify that privilege creep isn't occurring? Privilege audit, usage audit, escalation audit, report audit. Wow. So to say I don't know the answer of this question, but out of guessing, let's see what to say. Privilege audit, usage audit, escalation audit, report audit. I'll go with D, report audit. So my number one, I'm going with D, report audit, because I don't know privilege audit. I don't that it don't even sound well to me. Usage audit don't sound well to me. Escalation audit that don't sound well to me. So second, what kind of physical access device restricts access to a number? What kind of physical access device restricts access to a small number of individuals at one time? Checkpoint, parameter, security zone, man trap. Hmm. Um, my mind is telling me my mind is telling me A or B. Checkpoint, parameter, security. Let me go with A then. Then which of the following is a set of voluntary standard governing encryption? Um, Public key infrastructure. Come on now. A. Which protocol is used to create a secure environment in a wireless network? Which protocol is used to create a secure environment in a wireless network? I'll go with B. Because this B look familiar. To be sincere, this B look familiar. So we are going with B. Number 4B. I'm writing it down so that when we go check the answers, at least we see how many I failed and how many I got correct. An internet server interface with TCP and IP at which layer of the DoD model? An internet server interface with TCP and IP at which layer of the DoD model? Okay. Um, internet layer, process layer. Internet layer and process layer is not part of the layers now, my G. So based on transport layer and network layer as part of the layers, I'm going with network layer. I don't know. I'm just going with network layer. But we are going to see why it's network layer though, or maybe it's transport layer. But it cannot be if it's C or D. Or more. I need a lot to learn. So let's go with B. What you want to establish you want to establish a network connection between two lands using the internet. Which technology would best accomplish that for you? Hmm. This question go for. Hmm. Okay, we have PPP. My mind is going for PPP or IPsec. I'm going with PPP. So, which design concept limits access to systems from outside users while protecting users and systems inside the land? Okay, the militarized zone. So me, I feel like I think routers for outside and inside. So for me, I'm looking at A or B too. VLAN look like a maybe a virtual LAN. How what is VLAN even mean? But demilitarized zone, I think is the militarized zone. I hope I don't pay the lot too, because this is just like my first quiz I'm doing for this CompTIA Plus. I've never tried this one of these quiz before. In the key recovery process, which key must be recovered? Which key must be recoverable? Rollover key, secret key, previous key, common now. B. Let's see, which kind of attack is designed to overload a particular protocol or service? Which kind of attack is designed to overload a particular protocol or service? Spoofing, backdoor, flood, common now. That's D. Which component of an IDS collect data? Data source, sensor, event, analyzer. Hmm. Which component of an IDS collects data? Data source, sensor, event, analyzer. Now I'm going with A. I don't know why, but I don't know. I'm going with A for that. What is the process of making an operating system secure from attack called? What is the process of making an operating system secure from attack called? Hardening, tuning, sealing, locking down. Come on now, A. The integrity objective addresses which characteristics of information security? Verification that information is accurate, verification that ethics are properly maintained, establishment of clear access control of data, verification that data is kept private and secure. In integrity objective the integrity objective addresses which characteristic of information security. Verification of information is accurate. Verification that ethics are properly maintained. Establishment of clear access control. Verification that data is kept private and secure. A. Which mechanism is used for public key infrastructure to allow in immediate verification of a certified validity? CRL, MD5, SSHA, OSCP. What is OSCP doing here, my G? Which mechanism is used to which mechanism is used by public key infrastructure to allow immediate verification of a certificate validity? So basically, I don't know this answer. So I'll just guess. I'm going with B. I should have marked all these answers. I'm just guessing, so at least I'll know the one that I don't know very well. So I'll just add something here to mark that okay, I did not know this one prior to these questions. Which of the following is equivalent of a VLAN from a physical security perspective? Which of the following is the equivalent of a VLAN from a physical security perspective? Perimeter security, partitioning, security zone, physical barrier. Perimeter security, I don't know. Perimeter security. A user has just reported that he downloaded a file from a pro prospective client using IM. The user indicates that the file was called account.doc. The system has been behaving unusually since he downloaded the file. What is the most likely event that occurred? Your your user inadvertently downloaded a virus using IM. Your your user may have a defensive hard drive. Your user is hallucinating and should increase his meditation. The the system is suffering from power surge. I think you see, the user is hallucinating and he should increase his meditation. You should increase your meditation. What are you doing without meditating? Go and meditate fast. Go and meditate fast. What are you doing without meditation? You need to go and meditate. But back to seriousness. Come on now. It's A. What are you doing? You're not meditating. Which mechanism or process is used to enable or disable access to a network resource based on an IP address? Okay. Which mechanism or process is used to enable or disable access to a network resource based on an IP address? Port blocking, hardening, ACL, NDS. I'll go with B. Which of the following would provide additional security to an internet web server? Changing the port address to 80. With which of the following would provide additional security to an internet web server? Which of the following would provide additional security to an internet web server, changing the port address to 80, changing the port address to 1019, adding a firewall to block port 80. Web servers can't be secured. C. Okay. Which of the following would provide additional security to an internet web server? Okay, I've done that. What type of program exists primarily to propagate and spread itself to other systems? Virus. Virus. Now virus now virus like to do that thing. Virus no like to dey stay one place. But they jump anyhow. And an individual present has sorry an individual present herself at your office claiming to be a service technician. She wants to discuss your current server configuration. This may be an example of what type of attack? Social engineering, access control, parameter screening, behavioral engineering. Kai ni zan ce fa behavioral engineering. Me yasa wai why does she want to confuse me? She want to confuse me. Why did she come to come and check my server configuration? Is it her work? Is it her work? But I think from my own perspective, I think I'll go with A. Let's see how whether A is correct. I think it's A. Which of the following is a major security problem with FTP servers? Password files are stored in an unsecure area or on disk. Which of the following is a major security problem with file transfer protocol servers? Password files are stored in an unsecure area on disk. Memory traces can corrupt file access. User IDs and passwords are unencrypted. FTP sites are unregistered. Or more. Memory traces can corrupt file access. User IDs and passwords are unencrypted. I'll just go with C, my G. C. Which system would you install to provide active protection and notification of security problems in a network connected in a network connected to the internet? Intrusion detection system, network monitoring, router, VPN. Some kind of questions, but they make some questions to tell you the answer. Let's read this question again. Which system would you install to provide active protection and notification of security problems in a network connected to the internet? Which system? Keyword, which system? We have IDS, we have network monitoring, we have router, we have VPN. Is VPN a system? Is router a system? Is network monitoring a system? What is the only system? Intrusion detection system. Come on now. Let me not finish all this thing and now fail this mission. I'll just laugh at myself, man. 21. Going with A. 22. The process of verifying the steps taken to maintain the integrity of evidence is called what? Chain of custody. Come on now, I did this thing back in 200 level. Chain of custody. Let's go. What encryption process uses one message to hide another? Hmm. What encryption process uses one message to hide another? That is a very impressive question. I'm looking, something is telling me to go with hashing. 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 23, I'm going with hashing. Which policy dictates how computers are used in an organization? Which policy dictates how computers are used in an organization? Security policy. It might be enforcement policy itself, but I'm going with security policy. All right. Which algorithm is used to create a temporary secure section for the exchange of key information? Which algorithm is used to create a temporary secure section for the exchange of key infrastructure? Hmm, it's either D or C. It's either secure shell layer. I'm going with D. D. Reva Shemir Idleman. Man, pronouncing that guy name, I've been like, I've been teaching you that thing since 400 level. Even obviously, I know people pronouncing it very well. Can't just pronounce that guy's name very well. You have been hired as a security consultant for a company that's beginning to implement handheld devices such as PDAs. You are told that the company must use an asymmetric system. Which security standard would you recommend it implement? Oh, more. If I pass this question, I'm impressed with myself. Let's see. I'm going with D. I don't even know, man. Let me sincerely, I don't even know what to go. I'm leaving this one blank. I don't know. I don't know. Which of the following backup methods will generally provide the fastest backup time? Which of the following backup method will generally provide the fastest backup time? Full backup, incremental backup, differential backup, archival backup, incremental backup. I don't know. I feel it is incremental backup. Uh-huh. You want to grant access to network resources based on authenticating an individual's retina, retina during a scan. Which security method use a physical characteristic as a method of determining identity? Biometrics. I think it's biometrics. I don't want to biometrics, man. Which access control method is primarily concerned with the goal that individuals have in the organization? Which access control method is primarily concerned with the role that individuals have in the organization? More Mark, Dark, R, Back, Stack. The hell? I don't know this one too. The process of investigating a computer system for clues into an event is called what? Computer forensic, virus scanning, security policy, evidence gathering. So it's either computer forensic or evidence gathering. The process of investigating a computer system for clues into an event is called what? Evidence gathering. I don't know. I think it's either computer forensic or evidence gathering. So me, I'll just go with one of them. I'm going with computer forensic. So let's see how correct or wrong we are. So number one, we already failed number one already. Um, if, so back to number one. So they said number one is the answer is A. Which type of audit can be used to determine whether accounts have been established properly and verify that privilege creep isn't occurring? A. Privilege audits. Wow. Well, I feel that one. Then now, secondly, which kind of physical access device restricts access to a small number of individuals at one time? I answered checkpoint. Let's see the answer. The answer is mantrap. Feel that one too. What kind of physical access device restrict access to a small number of individuals at one time? So I feel that one. Mantrap. Which of the following is a set of voluntary standard governing encryption? I said A bar, yeah, public key infrastructure. So let's see the correct thing. Three, three, public key cryptography. I'm coming. The public key cryptography is there. Yeah, public key infrastructure. Yeah, they are correct. And that is B bar. Ah, I think we are wrong. Wow, I am being shocked here. Me that was even thinking that that one was one of my correct answers. Public key cryptography standards is a set of voluntary standards for public key cryptography. This set of standards is coordinated by RSA. For more information, see chapter 7. So let's see. 4. Which protocol is used to create a secure environment in a wireless network? Okay, I said B for this one. Let's see. Yeah, finally we got something. So what? Three failed, one correct. Wired equivalent privacy. Wired equivalent privacy is designed to provide security equivalent to that of a wired network. Wired equivalent privacy has vulnerabilities and isn't considered highly secured. For additional information, see chapter 7. Alright. At least we got one. Let's see. Number 5 now. Number 5, we said uh yeah, number 5. B. Number 5 is C. Process layer, bro. After all the mouth I made, process layer. What is the meaning of DOD self? So now to number 6. This is bad. This is so bad. Number 6. This was one I was very sure of. Oh yeah, now let's see. Are we correct? we are wrong too. Let me make this number 7 now. Number 7, we answered A. Yeah, they militarized when we are correct. This is so bad. In the key recovery process, which key must be recoverable? I said B. C. A key recovery process must be able to recover a God of mercy. A key recovery process must be able to recover a process key. If the previous key can't be recovered, then all the information for which the key was used will be irrecoverable, lost. For more information, see chapter 7. Omo, wow. Omo, let me just number 9D. Number 9D. Alright. Number 10B, field. Number number 10B, field. Number 11A, correct. Number 12A, correct. Number 13D, field. Number 14, A, field. Number 14B, field. Number 15A, correct. Number 16B, correct. Number 17C, field. Number 18D, field. Number 19A, correct. Number 20C, correct. Number 21A, correct. Number 22B, correct. Number 23A, field. Number 24, I'll say number 24, yeah. Number 24, C, field. Number 25, B, field. Number 26, field. Number 27, B, field. Number 28, A, C, correct. Number 29, field. Number 30, correct. Wow. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 or more. 13 over 30. Wow. This is my first quiz in this thing, and I'm getting 13 over 30. Shall we improve now? We are going to make mad improvements as we prepare, because this is the preparation phase. So my first quiz I'm getting for CompTIA is 13 over 30. This is fail. Oh. This is big F. That means a very, very poor. Try again next time. All right. I think we're already in the video for 45 minutes now. All right then. Should I? I'll just continue then from here. All right then. Stay safe as we continue.